IIS server. You all have made that even ready in your personal system. There were two things by which you can check whether IIS is installed or not. One, I said you to open any browser and type http://localhost. When you press enter key, if IIS is installed in your machine, then IIS logo will appear on your browser. That is one way. Second way, what I asked is go to C drive and check for a folder called inetpub. If that folder is available, then also it is confirmed that your IIS server is installed in your machine. Okay. Now, today, first I'm going to show you how do you make your application run on IIS server. Because we have not yet started anything related to ASP.NET since last 2 weeks. So first we will discuss about IIS server, how to host a HTML file on IIS server. What actually happens in it, that part we'll discuss. And later on, we'll discuss about one tool and then we'll go with other things. Okay. And tomorrow's class, we will start with classic ASP. After that, we'll go with ASP.NET. Okay. This is the sequence. So more 1 or 2 sessions remain to start off with ASP.NET. Right? Okay. So now first, what do you need is you want to create a file at IIS server. What do you want to do? You want to create a file at IIS server. Okay, that is what your aim is. Okay, right. Now, for that, what to do? File, new, file. HTML page, click open. Right. Now, save the file. And remember, for IIS server, listen to me carefully, please. For IIS server, default website location is, go there now. Go to C drive, then inetpub www root. Yes, this is your default location of your website on IIS server. And now here I give, let's continue with the same HTML page 1.html. Let's continue with the same name. Click on save or sample, you give better. Sample. Sample. Enter. Oh, okay. Would you like to save this in the documentation folder instead? I don't have privileges for this. Okay, fine. I have to create. 1 second, please. Let me give privileges for this folder so that my file is saved in this location. Otherwise, it will move to documents folder. Okay, go back to this one. This PC. Then C drive, inetpub, right click, property. sharing. No. Security. Uh, Users. Oh, I don't have privilege. Edit. Users. Yeah, I don't have here. Give. Apply. Continue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all I got. Okay. Save. Come back. Save the file again. Save. Then C drive. Then inetpub. www root. Then sample.html. Yes, it is saved. You also should do the same if you get the error in your personal systems. Whatever I have done right now. Okay. Otherwise, file will not be saved at IIS server. Rather, it will be shifted to my document. So to it better. Okay. Chalo, come back. Now here I put some static message I'll keep. File from IIS server. Dot 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 dot. Okay. I'll write here HTML file from IIS server. Okay. Save. Now what else you want? What exactly now you're looking for? Simple. What is it? Now I want to run that site. So open any browser. I explore. Yes. Here when you say I explore, at URL or at address bar, I write http colon slash slash local host slash sample dot html. And do remember one thing. This is one of the biggest advantages of hosting a website on a server. And the advantage is it will hide physical location of the file. Can you say by seeing this path that my file is in which drive? Can you say me by seeing this path my file is in which folder? Obviously not. Obviously not, no doubt. We cannot. You understand? There's no doubt in it. We cannot. We cannot find at all. Now enter, enter. Yes. Output is produced. Over. I'm not saying that you cannot run file with physical path. You can, but file is at server, no? So we are trying to host from server. We're trying to host the things from where? Server. For that reason I added. If you want, I can give physical path also. No, C colon slash inetpub slash www root slash file name. Even then it will work. But it is physical location of the file you're giving. If you give like this, it is like we are actually, server is not doing anything on this file. 100%. Server is not doing anything on this file. Anything. Because there are no server related instructions in this file. There are no server related instructions in this file. So server, what it will do, server will check first. IIS web server will check any instructions in a file related to me. It will go line by line, and it will check, and it will find, no, I don't have, there are no instructions related to me. Simply it will give that file to browser. It will return to browser. Browser will take care of the execution of the code. And in that also, what browser will do? Browser will start executing the code. It will execute. Say for example, somewhere it finds script tag. It finds a script tag. The moment it finds script tag, now browser will say, interpreter activate, your work starts. Now interpreter will start executing JavaScript code. See the process how it is going. First server will complete its job. First it will check any instructions related to me. No, leave it. Then server will return that file as it is. Hmm. I'll show you probably in my next or after that session. I'm going to talk on architecture. What actually happens if your ASP related file, if you have ASP.NET related file, if you have, what server will do, what browser will do, what interpreter will do, all the things I'll explain now next class. Mein. Okay, clear everything? That's it. Okay. Now second part I'll cover. Second part. Go back to that folder, please. inetpub www root. Here I am going to create one new folder. Folder name I am giving, folder name, testing. Okay, testing folder. In testing folder also, I'll change the name. I'll copy this file, but I'll change the name. Again, why to have all these things to be manually do? Better I do testing. Here I paste. Mm, I'll rename this file. Rename and call this file name as .html. Okay, we'll change content also. Open. I'll open here. File. Open file. 3.html. Open. Okay, here you say HTML file from IIS HTML file in subfolder of IIS server. HTML file in subfolder of IIS server. That is the content I should get now. Chalo, come back to browser again. Start here. iExplorer. Yes. Now type the path. Remember now what to type? http colon slash slash localhost slash testing testing slash some name I gave as tree. SRI. Enter. Some issue happened. What? Some issue. Come back. Save the file once. Html. Okay, go there once. sri.html. Correct. This testing. That is also correct. Then why issue has come? Okay. Let me type again here. http / localhost / testing / sri.html. Oh, temp folder has some information. C drive, then temp folder. Nothing is what else we can do? I'll change the folder name then. Instead of testing, I call demo. SUB subfolder. For our reference, I get that name I get. Same thing you try here. SUBFOL instead of testing. Remove. Give. SUBFOL. Yes. Might be testing is some other name I gave. Might be virtual name. There might be virtual name. Virtual name. So for that reason I didn't get. Now you find the message. HTML file in subfolder of IIS. It's working perfectly. Okay. Now do one thing. Copy that file, please. Subfolder file is there. Copy this file. Go to C drive. Go to temp folder. Paste. No, not interested with this name. Change the name. Rename. And I call this as some name I'll give as the file name I'll give as test OS. For our understanding, I'm saying test OS, other folder. That is what I mean to say for my file name. Test.os.html. Chalo, right. We'll edit the content of it. Close, please. Open the we have rename file, open file. C drive. Temp is there. Go there. Wow. Open HTML file from other folder. But on IIS server. Like this, I want a message. Say. Now come back to browser once again. Start run iExplorer. File name remember. If at all I say http://localhost/test of.html error it is. 404 error, most commonly happened error in web application development. 404 error, 404. And whenever you get that 404 error, so why this error has come? What is the reason of this error? Because it is searching for the file on default location of IIS server. And what is default location of IIS server? What is the default location of IIS server? Same, inetpub www root. So it is searching for test of.html file in that location. There's a problem it is doing. Okay. So what do you need now? What exactly you're looking for now? Even though my folder, my file is available in a different location, but still I want to have a reference of that file through IIS server. That is what I'm trying to do now. But question is, how do you do that? Especially to deal with this process, is your IIS server provides one tool, iNet MGR, Internet Information Services Manager tool. What is the name of the tool? IIS Manager. There's a tool, Internet Information Service Manager, provided by Microsoft for IIS or to manage IIS web server. To manage IIS web server. Okay, open that tool. What you can do in this tool? A lot. Local, remote application servers. We have multiple versions of CLR on this. Everything. You see here, ASP.NET. Here, IIS server. In that ASP, classic ASP application. Expand. Sites. Default website. Here, default website. What do you want to do? Under this IIS manager, default website, don't forget that. That is http://localhost. That is nothing but inetpub www root. Default website location means that path. What do you want to do? You want to have a reference. You want to have a reference. So in order to have a reference of this file, now what you have to do is here. Right click on default website, add virtual directory. Yes. Alias, some name you give, some name. Other folder, test. Some name I gave for understanding. OTH I'll give simply. OTH FOL test. Alias it is at here. Where is that file actually? Browse, C drive, temp, done. Yes. In that location I have my file. Settings, test settings. Cannot verify access to pass through authentication. So one is correct, one is wrong. So better connect as specific user. You should give that system name and username. For me, my system name, username, I just copy paste from here. Yeah, this name. Is there no? This one. Copy this, close, paste. What happened? Close, paste. I'll type the same name. Desktop. Set. Here I should put that. Password. Some name and give some password. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Test setting. Both are valid. Authentication is valid. Bottom. The specified user credentials are valid. Authorization. Path is accessible. The user specified credentials are authorized to access the specified physical path. Close. Okay. Yes, here I have. OTH FOL test. OTH FOL test. Name. Chalo, close this now. Come down. iExplorer or iExplore. Yes. Now give the path. HTTP http://localhost slash OTHFOL slash testof.html. Enter. I don't remember what is the name I gave. Site. Even you don't need to come to this location also. There itself I can run. Why am I opening browser and all? Select this folder. OTH folder test is also there. I didn't give that name. Select this folder. Content view. You'll find the file name. Select this file name. Right click. Browse. Direct. Browser will open and file get executed. Why to open browser and we manually will type the content? Direct. Content view. File name is visible. Right click. Click on browse. Now browser file. I mean to say like. No. Browser gets opened. File is executed. Now it went to this one. Edge. Anyways, output should come first. Yes. Try the same. Copy. Go to Internet Explorer. Start run. I explore. Enter. Put the path here. Enter. Output I got. Over. Okay. And one conclusion. Web server alone cannot execute code written within server system. Remember that point. Compulsory web server requires additional specifications. Okay, that should include various server side technologies like framework, classic ASP.NET related code, PHP, JSP. These all things should be there at server. Then only server can go with the execution of the code whichever you have been asked for from ASP or ASP.NET. That is what the conclusion is for my topic. Okay, clear? Web server alone cannot execute the code whatever you place in server system. Compulsory, it requires server side technologies to be embedded in it. Like server should have framework, okay, and it should have ASP.NET, or it should have JSP, or it should have PHP. Whichever relevant code you are asking, related to that, some some server side technology should be available with the server. Then only it is going to run your server application. Okay, that's it. Yeah, Tomcat is also one server. Apache Tomcat. Yes, that is also one web server, mostly used for executing Java applications. Hmm.